Hello, 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 hello. I know that sounds like shit, so I'm gonna probably have to stop doing that. Hello. It's a bit of time, isn't it? Everybody's doing pretty good today. You might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck are you doing still awake? And more importantly, what do you mean you're streaming a second time in one day? Well, sometimes I just don't feel like being done streaming, so I just, do it again. I do have a timer. I do want to get to bed tonight. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in sleeping for. I'm just gonna try for it, But yeah, the return of a good old classic of mine is, obviously, FTL, Faster Than Light. The Multiverse mod, obviously, being the coolest shit in the world. Love it. Yeah. Tend to find myself coming back to this. It's one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. I'll probably bring 30XX back to the channel. I should probably turn this back up. That way you guys can all hear the wonderful, wonderful compositions by the people that actually make the music. There's a good few of them. There's PDTM, there's Matty Doctor, and that's all I can remember right now for some reason, even though I know that there's like 6 of them. Great people. Pretty cool music, can't lie. Yeah. So, as we sit here tonight, we're going to... I'm not sure what I want out of tonight's run. Hopefully it's run singular. I mean, I guess I have to wait to kind of make sure it's run singular, and I guess that's running obelisk. I don't know of any people that lose with obelisk tech, It certainly wouldn't be me, so, you know what, TBH? I'm not gonna lie. Let's start it. Decent, not great, not terrible. Oh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. That's really fucking cool. Oh my god. That's really fucking cool. Can I get... Oh, fuck. I kind of want to get that for... Hold on. I gotta figure out what I can actually get here. Onboard tech. No, I need the arm. What does it do? Magnetic does... Yeah, so this will allow me to, some time to do some bullshit here. So it's nice. And that gets me to be able to have 30. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Cool beans. And I say that very, very happily. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many of that. Engine disabler isn't terrible, but I'd rather just have the money for right now. Kira, baby, give me my, special tasks. One, two, yeah, I mean, I can just start going up and down through here. Oh, you foolish rebel scum. I would feel bad if oh. You foolish rebel scum. Alright, sorry everyone, this is, very unfortunate. I'm actually going to completely depower that. Oh, I don't have something that only does one shot. That's a shame. All right, so what we have here is a classic case of this guy can't hurt me. So I get to train up to max level my, my skills for my shields, my engines, and my pilot. So that is pretty fucking cool. Unfortunately, it's a lot of sitting here. I may straight up go make food because I am, like, hungry. I haven't had a lot of good stuff to eat today, so it's like, ugh. I'm legitimately just going to, like, fully lean backwards And, oh, where's my phone? Oh, my phone's not charged. You know what? I'm gonna grab a book, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the book that I'm reading. Hold on. I've got a selection here. Let's see. Do I start reading the Witch Hat Atelier manga? Because I pirated it a long time ago, but I figured, fuck it, I'd pick up the whole set. And I did that way before the anime even started premiering, so that's pretty cool of me. I could also continue on 86, because I do love me some 86. I also have Red Rising Book 4. I could read through the Pathfinder. You know what? Fuck it, right? I could read through the Pathfinder books. I'm totally cool with that. Yeah. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. This just kind of is, our life for a little bit. I am sorry. There is legitimately nothing else to do here. I have to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. Okay, I'm gonna get, oh god. Do I get the plate? Oh my god, it's so big. The player core. Okay. No, I'll get the GM core, because I actually have never read that, and I really should start doing that now. Because I have a session coming up this upcoming week, and it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. So, how many pages is this? My beloved 2nd edition remaster for Pathfinder 2nd edition. The remaster came out in 2023. Oh my god. Oh my god, it did. It was announced like 2022, but like, damn. No, it was announced earlier than that. Fuck. It's been out for so long. Okay, first of all, this is some sick-ass cover art. Just want to say that. Okay. Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered Game Master Core. Oh my god, there's so many things here. Running the game, Age of, okay. Oh my god. There's 300 and something pages of this book. It's probably closer to 400. No, never mind, I'm wrong. There is 335 numbered pages in this book. All right. We're turning this into a book reading stream. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but it's gonna take, even on 2x speed, this always takes a while. Okay, this is, I'm not even fucking with you, this is the first time that I've actually opened this book. It still has that new book smell. I've had these for like 6 months. Oh yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna get comfy. I'm in a nice armchair. Introduction. The focus of every Pathfinder game is the player okay, hold on. I unironically now kind of want to do a reading stream here. No, we're switching the plan up here, hold on. We're gonna switch to this really quickly. I am unironically way more excited about this than I should be, I think. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move the mic back. This is so stupid. What am I doing with my life? Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch that off. We're gonna go ahead and go to this. Turn this down because I don't want it too loud. Okay. We'll pull up some of this. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up this. Alright, awesome. This is not where I expected this to go, but like unironically, I'm so much happier about doing this with my life. Okay, let's go to Stream Manager really quickly. Actually. Okay, this... I'm gonna hope that this is fine enough. I don't know how to, like, do all this fancy shit, so, like, we're just gonna hope. I lied. This turned into a book reading stream. Come listen to me read a book out loud for your vibing pleasure. Book of choice. Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remaster GM Core. This is, again, never going to expect it to go like this, but we're gonna go ahead and get to just ready to do this. I'm unironically so much more interested in this than I was the other thing I was gonna do, FTL. I do need to change the category though really quickly, to just chatting. Book read. You know what? Late night book. Oh no, First Light Book Club, episode 0. The one where I read a book for the first time. There you go. Much better. This is not where I thought this day was going to go. However, I am, much like everything else in my life, welcome to changes. And I hope that you all are welcome to changes too. So, without further ado, we are now going to go ahead and currently reading Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered GM Core. We're gonna go ahead and just do this now. This is... We'll just do this. This is what I want to do with my life, right? Technically, actually, yeah. I'm gonna go grab some water, actually. I will be right back. Give me just 1 second. I may also quickly run to the bathroom, but we'll be beginning very, very soon here. I didn't expect this, okay? We'll just, we'll be right back. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here having fun, I guess. Okay, I've got some water. This is going to, it's gonna be a thing. I'm actually kind of curious as to what this is gonna actually turn into for everybody. If this ends up, I'm gonna have to do this a few times, but I'm gonna take this slow at my own pace. We'll read. I'm gonna go ahead and settle back into my resting voice, actually. Okay. Water in hand. This is legitimately way more interesting to me than I was expecting it to be. So, the focus of every Pathfinder game is the player characters. They're the stars of the show and appear in every scene that plays out in-game. But what about those scenes? What stories are being told? What old legends are being discovered, and what new ones are being forged? Who are the villains, the allies, the traitors, the lovers, the monsters, and the gods? Who runs the world? When you're the game master, that's all up to you. Section 1. Introduction. Whew. In Pathfinder, the Game Master, often abbreviated as GM, is the player in charge of the story and the world the other players are exploring. When you're the GM, you take on the rewarding role of crafting fun experiences for your group of friends. Your responsibilities include telling the story of the group's adventures in a compelling and consistent way, fleshing out the world in which the game takes place, emphasizing the fantastical while grounding it enough in the real world to feel believable, entertaining the players and yourself with novel concepts and rewarding creative ideas with interesting outcomes, preparing for game sessions by building or studying adventures and creating characters and plots, improvising the reactions of non-player characters, NPCs, and the other forces in the world as the players do unexpected things, making rules decisions to ensure fairness and keep the game moving forward. Though the word master is in the GM's title, it's not a role that requires or even benefits from absolutism. Pathfinder is a collaborative experience, and while your role as the game master is one of adjudicator or moderator, it doesn't mean you control everything at the table, especially not the players and their characters. Maybe bring this a little bit closer for everybody else. I'll figure out something specific to do with this as we go. I just figured, you know what? It's morning. I kind of want to do something for myself. And this, honestly, I'm loving this. Whew. Nor does the role require mastery, either of the rules of the setting. You'll need to understand the game, but when you don't need to have every rule memorized. Hey Skyla, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Kind of doing a little bit of book reading. New thing for me to do here. Having a good time so far. I mean, I just started, but I'm having a good time. How are you doing today? I can speak. I can't speak well, but I can speak. A rulebook? Yes, indeed. I figured, I don't know what the rights are for like regular books, but this is published free to the public. The only reason why I bought the physical book is so I could reference things and have a nice looking bookshelf. So I figured I need to read the rules and to read the GM core book anyways. I might as well, you know? Besides, gives me something to talk about and something to do. So I can't complain. You'll need to understand the game, but you don't need to have every rule memorized. When everyone shares the goal of having fun and telling a story together, the details will fall into place. GM Core is one of the central books for Pathfinder. Central rule books for Pathfinder, sorry. And it provides guidance on building and running whatever fantastic stories you wish to tell. The book also gives information on the Age of Lost Omens, the setting of Pathfinder, as well as the rules variants and tools you can use to customize the game. Lastly, the book contains the magical items and other treasure that you can place throughout your adventure to reward your NPCs your PCs for their victories. Tips and advice for running a smooth game are included as well. Pathfinder as a game is all about customization, and this book provides you as the Game Master ways to customize your game just as a player customizes their character. The toolbox nature of GM Core makes it easy to select whatever parts you need for the game you're running at any time, especially in the building games and subsystems chapter. I can't be mad about that. This game is, they're not kidding whenever they say that this game is incredibly customizable. Outside of something like GURPS, it is a very, very robust system that doesn't necessarily need a homebrew to feel complete. It's very well designed in general, and I am very, very happy about it. As with any toolbox, you won't need to use everything at once. No two game masters are the same. Perhaps you're a veteran GM who's looking for new ways to tailor your games to suit your interests and those of your players. Or perhaps you're a brand new GM looking for guidance to feel comfortable leading a game of your own. Maybe you've been a GM for years, but this is your first time running a Pathfinder game. Oh my god, there's so much here. I mean, yeah, no kidding, it's a rule book. The whole point is to have a bajillion things here. Oh my god, chapter 1 is so full. Oh, wow. Woo! Maybe you've been a GM for years, but this is your first time running a Pathfinder game. No matter where you are as a game master, this book is a valuable tool that can help you tell the stories you want to tell with your players. With notably. And then there's a few different subsections that say, hey, here's where you can go for this, this, and this. So I'm going to actually go ahead and jump over to, I can find it. I would like to jump over to the Age of Lost Omens and see what I can get there. Let me double check what page that is. 143. All right. Ooh. Wow, that really is pretty. So the map that they have here, I wish I could show. It's actually really, really pretty. Eye of Dread, Saga Lands, Broken Lands, Shining Kingdoms, Old Cheliax, Golden Road, Mwangi Expanse, Impossible Lands. How many lands are there? I mean, geez. Age of Lost Omens. 10,000 years ago, the world of Galarian came close to ending. Earthfall, as this extinction level event came to be known, saw the world pummeled into by a shower of falling stars that sank continents, hollowed out new seas, and destroyed civilizations. It took centuries for the world to recover, and centuries more for society to rebuild. But recover it did. Oh, that's so interesting. I can't talk too much about it, but my campaign is very, very similar in that regard. It's kind of interesting in general. So, oh, I wonder if I could, oh no, I don't have it. It's on the old setup, it's on the old profile, but yeah. I have no way of really accessing it right now, so I can't like pull up. I guess I technically could, right? I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not sure, obviously, how long I'm going to be reading this for. My throat obviously kind of hurts from, you know, earlier in the day whenever I did the bigger stream. Oh, there's a full world map on the next page. Perfect. We will start with a chapter of history here. Dwarves ascended to the surface from the underground reaches of the Darklands in their legendary quest for Sky. Elves returned from the neighboring planet of Castrovel. What? Excuse me? You're telling me that elves are just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to another planet? What? I'm sorry, Galarian, what the fuck? You... Wait, I could be doing that the whole time with my elves and stuff, just killing them off. They're just like, yeah, fuck this, we're going to the next planet. Peace. What happened? That's new. Oh my god. I love rulebooks for this very reason. You're not expecting anything interesting. It's just like, yeah, the elves, after the world-ending calamity, returned from a different whole planet. Yeah, get fucked, nerds. So, elves returned from the neighboring planet of Castrovel via a network of portals to reclaim their lands and traditions. And gnomes from the mysterious First World sought shelter for long-forgotten reasons. Survivors from other ancestries who had sheltered through the terror and destruction of Earthfall emerged during the Age of Darkness to reclaim their ancestral lands. Oh my god. From scrappy goblins with a knack for surviving despite all odds against them to industrial halflings who emerged from ruins to found societies of their own. But humanity made the most astounding recovery. Less than 2,000 years after the near extinction from Earthfall, the Age of Destiny saw the rise of many new human empires throughout the world. Humanity built new wondrous structures, and its schools relearned magic that had been thought lost. Oh my god, there's so much words! I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed here. I should record these bit by bit, shouldn't I? And, do that. This is such a cool thing to do. I don't know how many people do this. Is this... I mean, it's probably not entertaining. I mean, obviously it's not entertaining, but like... I'm having fun. Not as much as I had been wanting to do, but like, you know, let me make it work. Yeah, I do need to stop reading. Okay, so I can't quite do that. I can talk for hours on end. I don't know, maybe it's just anxiety. Damn, okay. So, I'm gonna turn the page to the next, or I'm gonna turn the page to look at the continents. So as far as I can understand here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main continents. This is technically an Earth-like planet, but it's also not. There are 2 polar caps that are actually pretty sizable. So let's take a look here. We have the continent of Arcadia, Aveston, Oslant, Casmaron, Garand, Sarzon, and Tianxia, or Tianxia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, actually. It's really neat, though. And there's a bunch of different projections for it that I'm seeing here on the booklet too. Oh wow, they have it their own calendar here. Yeah, okay, so like Earth, Galarian spins on its axis once every 24 hours. So, oh my god, what? Okay. In order of the names of the months, Abdias, Calistriel, Fairest, Gosrin, Desnus, Serenith, Aristus, Arodus, Rova, Lamashon, Neth, and Cathona. For the days of the week, Moon Day, Toil Day, Wheel Day, Oath Day, Fire Day, Star Day, and Sunday. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, goddamn, I actually really do need to kind of read this at some point, because, like, the path... I've always known about, like, Galarian's weird-ass lore. Oh, shit, hold on. Wait. Oh my god. This gives you an actual, like, view of, like, the cultures of, like, each of the ancestries. Oh my god, there's so many of these that are just interesting too. Oh my god. Oh, it even has a list of languages. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, unironically, I know nobody wants to see it and I know nobody cares. But I do kind of want to talk about my own campaign setting a little bit. I'm not going to do that tonight because it's kind of a lot to get into in general. But how do I say this? I like writing, and one of the biggest things that I do when it comes to writing, I like to get really, really, really involved. I like to get really, really, really involved in my cultural storytelling for my campaigns, and it just is, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. It's always nice to just have, like, believable writing. I don't know how... I don't know how else to say this, but, like, a lot of people, when it comes to, like, storytelling, don't take into effect, like, it's into account their own, like, cultural writing. How are you losing tracking? I'm right in front of you. Alright. This is annoying. I mean, all of it's annoying, but, like... Hold on, pulling it back up for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna go for too terribly long. I think obviously as things go, I can't wait to look at the 2.0 model, because I want to see what's going on with, like, I really, really want to see what's going on when it comes to, like, my, VTube Studio, because it keeps crashing and losing tracking, and I'm wondering, is it like VTube Studio itself, or is it like, it might be the model itself that is crashing things. I don't know is the thing that scares me. I have no idea. But when it comes to creating cultures, which is, again, like I just said, something I really, really love doing, like a bajillion times over, I would just keep writing something for, I want to turn this into another kind of stream now. Alright. I'm gonna focus up. I maybe shouldn't have been so premature and switched out from FTL. I guess it's just kind of like a whatever I want, you know? I don't have to, wait, what am I talking about? I don't have to worry about having rules. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to read a book, fuck me, right? I could just vibe. I just have fun, you know? That's all that matters, I guess. And I am having fun. I hope that people, you know, even with all the chaos of me not really ever finishing a sentence sometimes, is enjoyable for people. Because again, I'm not really here trying to be something right now. I'm just kind of me, you know? I like doing a lot of world building, though, so I guess... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me pull up something, and you know what? It's been a long time since we've done this. How about I show you guys, like, my maps? Yeah, we'll do that, can we get this to work like that? Oh, hold on. I wonder if this works. If it does, that's stupid and is awesome. Give me a second. Oh, that's not gonna capture the game, oh, if it captures this, that'd be cool, though. I know nobody tends to care about the things that I do because it's like, well, it's the same sort of thing every time. No, it's not gonna capture it. Hold on. Give me a second. See if restarting it helps, or if I have to make its own capture source a thing. Yeah, I gotta make its own capture source. Okay. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let me go ahead, not display capture. Maybe window capture? Incarnates? Select a specific window capture. Yeah, we'll do this, we'll do this for sure. It's gonna be a little bit funky, just give me a second here. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is like all of the funky. Hold on. Is it like that? That's not it. Okay. We're just gonna do it like this, and we're gonna figure it out as we go. Okay, cool. We gotta do. Oh God. Hold on. Please hold. Things are broken. How do I? What? Okay, hold on. This is so stupid and scuffed. This is what you come here for, right? This is what everybody wants. I'm just gonna zoom that in a little bit extra too. Okay, this should be fine enough, I think. Hopefully. This looks good, right? That's fine. I should probably pull up my stream to see if this works. Okay, hold on. That looks good enough. Sure, yeah. I don't think that's too bad. Okay, so this is so stupid. What am I doing with my life? Okay. Let's take a little look-sees here. So let's go into this, because this is, I need to continue working on my main campaign map. I know I do, because I've been promising my players for like a year or two that I've been working on this. And to be fair, I have. I know I've worked on this on stream a little bit too. So it's like, oh, I gotta get back to one of my players. Technically Croatia doesn't have a country name associated with it. Because this is not a country. This is a country though. There's a bunch of islands out here that are like controlled between different territories. I don't have too much that I want to talk about for like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Because it doesn't really matter ultimately what's going on in half of these places. It's just set pieces and set dressing for like, oh, well, where's the main story taking place? Right now in Grecia, we are along the realms of Atish. As you can probably guess, this is a not Earth. And, yeah. Just gonna actually unpin that. Unpin. There we go. Nothing's happening. It's just kind of vibes, you know? So, we make it work. Hope we make it work. Okay. do I work on this a little bit, or do I just kind of talk about the world that I'm making? I'm kind of not really against any of it. So I guess if you know what it is, this campaign is based off of the East series by Nihon Falcom. They make really, really good JRPGs. It is an action-adventure game, and there's not too terribly much to talk about when it comes to it. Let's take a look. Vaisuk, for whatever country that's supposed to be, it's now Vaisuk. Astor, Turen, Gilia, Garm. Some of these names, like Gilia and Garm, are technically in the East games. And then I started like changing up a lot of things, and I was like, well, wait, what's stopping me from making just a lot of everything original? And then you have Lundunia, and Cambridge, and Adon, and Wassaria, and Angala, and Luthier, and Orland, and Casadiran, and Sasan, where the Sasani Highlands are, Avera Devai, Ispandalis and Andalus, and Andalateros, because this is technically the French Spanish Islamic Caliphates. The weird part of history where that happened. It's really interesting culture-wise there. And I kind of tried to give all this, like, the idea of, like, hey, there are, like, rivers and mountains and valleys and, like, different trade deals and whatnot that would have happened throughout history to give some really interesting borders. Like, these borders are not, like, the whole of, like, even these major territories still have a bunch of subdivision in them, right? It's really cool. And making, like, cultures up for all of it. Like, you have Barca for Barcelona, which will eventually be burned and placed down here. And then you have Senelia, where there is Calcutta, which will also be burned and moved further towards the coast. And then you have Fromalock, which I don't really remember much from these games. I don't really remember much from these games, though, in general, so it's like, not really too terribly worried about that. Obelia and Norm were both part of East X, which is the most recent East game that I haven't played in a long time, so I'm gonna have to borrow this from my Steam account and play it. But I tried to include a bunch of, like, weird bits of history, because this campaign setting is, like, just chock full of, well, that's not what happened in reality. Well, this isn't reality. What? That's kind of like the thing that I like doing when it comes to my campaign, is it's just like, I like taking everything from throughout history and being like, how can I make this more tailored to a fantasy world? I know, just nuke the entirety of this territory where, like, part of Castile was. Just completely glass it. What do you mean glass it? You're gonna find out, because this campaign's gonna get live streamed eventually. I hope. It's very expensive. Honestly, a lot of why I'm trying to do streams is to help raise money for a lot of things in all of this. And this is just one continent. There's technically a bajillion things that I could do here in this continent. Do you want to know how many pages I actually have written right now? It's like 20. But how many could I fit here? My entire bookshelf could be full of history books for this world, and I still wouldn't be satisfied. I love writing. And I love making worlds that people get to enjoy. And I hope one day that people can look on my campaigns and say, hey, this was a wonderful, wonderful thing that you made. I'm never gonna be Matthew Mercer, I'm never gonna be a Branley Mulligan or an Abria Iyengar or any of the other ones that I wish I could remember the names of off the top of my head. But there's a lot of really talented people that have inspired me through over the years, and I will never be them. I don't have to be, but I kind of want to share in that a little bit, you know? Like, over here, right, we have some of these like split offs from different countries where it's just like, oh, these are part of the same territory technically, but just they're exclaves because of trade deals or wars or other things. Like there's an exclave here, there's an exclave here, here and here. This is also a very, very large exclave of Vishtona. It's fun. I like making this world. Like, these are technically old territories that are being reincorporated into the Empire after a series of civil wars happened about 200 years ago, and they've been slowly getting crawled back. And these red territories are either territories in rebellion or hostile to the Empire or being annexed that don't want to be annexed. Like, a lot of this chaos over here is part of the German unification that the Romans originally tried to do in history, and is part of why like a lot of those territories remain so splintered and so against one another. I know that probably doesn't interest most people, but I like making these worlds where it's like, hey, you know, this is a very alive place. Like Bremen, it used to have like a lot of these different territories, and one of the reasons as to why it is not openly hostile to the Empire, or to the Imperium, sorry, is because they made a massive trade deal. They aren't on like the same level as like Friesland or Bismarck or Daneland, but they are no longer hostile. But they used to be. That's the cool part, is they used to be. But now they're working on helping incorporate these other border territories into the Imperium. And because of the fact that they have trade deals with the Imperium, these border territories are kind of forced into like, hey, we have to kind of play nice. We have to work with the Imperium and say, okay, well, if we don't, we're just going to be taken over by force, and we don't want that, because that creates a bunch of hassles. We are talking countries. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love making a bunch of different countries. It's so fun. Let's see. Palshika is technically going to eventually become part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. A very, very massive territory that is spread for, you know, even to this day, we kind of neglect it in history books, but it's always been there, and this is still like the rough shape. It's going to expand. Lutheria is going to be part of like what ends up becoming like Belarus and Ukraine and whatnot in this weird off-world. The borders won't be the same, the land masses certainly aren't, but you know, yeah. Grecia, way more islands, way more islands. And then I'm going to turn Sicily, no, sorry, this is Sicily. I forget what this is. I'm gonna move this so that way it's like this, making a little arc to connect between Palma and Sicily, like to show the tectonic plates. Because if you don't know, there are tectonic plates underneath the Mediterranean, and it is slowly starting to close back up again. And eventually, like, it will close up. Honestly, that's so fair. I get it. A lot of the time, my brain is also kind of just like, no, you need to stop this. I just like making worlds, and I like getting to talk about the planets and the lore, and I mean, this isn't even the only planet that I have in this campaign. Far from it. Hold on, let me go out to here. Here. I haven't touched this in a long while, but you know. I like creating things. I made a whole solar system here, you know. I made a whole solar system for my campaign. I may be a little bit obsessed with world building. So you have a binary star system to start out, which is already a very, very rare thing in terms of space. And then you have a set of binary planetoids. And then you have planets with no moons, which is more common than planets with one moon, which is Kairilin over here, which has Brune as the one moon that it has. And then there are also a lot of like stellar bodies, celestites out here that are orbiting around. And on the rare occasion, you'll even get a planet with a moon that has its own moon, which is what I've done here. Yeah. 2030 in the future. Hello guys, we finally completed our concept multiverse and shall now start, so fun facts. This campaign, or rather this setting that I'm working on, I will probably be writing it for the rest of my life. I will probably never stop doing this. This isn't even the only project that I have. Yeah, no, this is such a long-standing project for me already. I've been working on this for years. And I've gone through multiple different iterations of things. Like, so, oh god, do I want to start with any of these guys? I guess I could start with Jorgast. I'm not that smart. I am very, very passionate about my planets and about my world building. And I am much, much more interested in world building in general than I am in a lot of things. So Jorgast is one of the most recent discoveries for orbiting bodies of Eden and Saran within the asterocosmos. The Iltercell Celestium is the celestial map of the planet of Altago, or Terra as it's known sometimes. It depends on the era that you're going through in history. Most of the time it's been around, it's been called Altago. But in the past 1600 years, it has been known as Terra. It used to have 3 moons, actually, fun fact. One of the moons was dragged magically and exploded onto the planet, causing the shift from the age of Altago. Are there any black holes or supervoids? Actually, yes. You would have been here earlier, but you had to guide somebody through a weird route. That's fair. No, you're good, man. Hey, how's it going? So yes, actually, technically speaking, it's spoilers for some of my campaign, but my players aren't here right now, so I don't really care. The big thing about this world is that technically the solar system is part of a universe, but outside of the main solar system, the universe has kind of been destroyed by a rogue, corruptive god. And around it, a corruptive void is trying to seep in and kill the stars. So technically this section of a galaxy and the remnant of this galaxy are still alive, but not for too much longer. It's a lot. I know, it's a lot. Few million years? Technically, yes. So Skyline and I both kind of have a type. You understood nothing. That's honestly fair. It's a lot. I really will eventually send out, like, I'll publish just the story of this world. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. This stream's been weird. Like, it's been kind of everywhere. Like, I started reading a book. Doesn't help I'm running on 1 hour sleep. No, that's so real. I'm so sorry. Are you able to get some more sleep, or are you stuck being awake for now? Damn. I still gotta up those tariffs, I'm sorry. You're stuck for now? Yeah. Damn, I'm sorry. Maybe after an hour or so? Hey, that'll help. I'll pass out eventually since I've been up since yesterday. Honestly, please make sure that you guys are getting some sleep. I always appreciate you guys being here, but please make sure you are sleeping. I say preparing to not sleep. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on in. Can I ask what brought you in? How did you end up finding me? Take a look really quickly at some of this. And also, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Not you, Shadow. I hate you. I read the word cosmos in your name and I actually like talking about space, but you are a league above several. Actually, okay, so, fun fact. I really want to, hopefully one day, work for a space agency. I love space a lot. I really wish I were smart enough to be able to make it there. I wish I was. I'm not, trust me. You need to be like a very specific kind of person to make it. I want to, though. I'm gonna try. I won't be there for very long, more than likely. But a few years. Give the test and rip into NASA. I need to go through about 10 years of practical studies. And I'm moving out of the US hopefully sometime late this year, early next year. So, it's not pessimism. It's just gonna take a while for me to get there. I can probably make it. I hope I can. Because space has always been a thing for me. It really has. And I'm always willing to, you know, talk to people about space because I'm assuming your model is based on something cosmic. So my model is based on a little bit of cosmic stuff, yes, but nothing that would be referenced in our world. She is technically, there's a lot going on with her, but yes, I believe in the beauty of the cosmos, and one of my favorite things is light. Light can be seen in many different ways, but there are types of gold that the human eye cannot see. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and I'm getting the 2.0 model worked on already, so it's like, I'm not gonna lie. The 2.0 model, so this, okay, all right, I'm gonna calm down. This model was originally meant to have wings that had portals into, like, glass wings that had portals into other, like, universes. So you could see bits of, like, the starscape and planets' atmospheres in the wings, and broken moons like the one in Ruby. What if somebody just trips when you have your wings extended and they just end up somewhere else? So that technically can happen. In the actual canon of the lore keeper that I am portraying, it can happen. And has happened. I'm technically a VTuber by choice, but I mean, being completely honest, like, it's because I'm disabled and I haven't been able to get a job, and I'm kind of trying to use this as a way to partially just kind of make my way through life and also meet new people. Stars to me are like stories. People are stars and stories. We are all made of stardust, literally made of stardust. And I think if we don't appreciate that and appreciate that we are literally the universe becoming aware of itself, I mean, I don't know. It feels a bit hollow if I don't think of that. Don't godlike beings usually give some sort of cheat whenever you reincarnate into a different world? No, man, I just tripped and ended up here. So this is someone saying about you tripped. Yeah, I'll not elaborate. Well, hello to meet you. My name is Lexi. You can call me Lexi or Lex, whatever you want, and I am autistic. Same. Also, same with the ADHD and the OCD. I have all of the issues. But yeah, no, it's always a pleasure to meet you. And thank you so much for coming and giving me a follow. I really do appreciate it. I try to stream as often as I can nowadays. I am really trying to make an actual push for myself here. I want to hopefully hit, if I'm being real, I'd love to hit 250, I know one thing about myself, can't afford to get classified at this moment. I'll be on my checklist within the next 10 years. Yeah, same, real. I've got issues that I can't even get diagnosed legally. So many things wrong with me. Always does suck. But yeah, no. I'm always glad to meet people, and I think that it's very, very important that we recognize that we are starlight. We literally shine. I want you to understand something, Lex. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I want you to understand something. We literally glow. Almost every single thing glows. Humans have a very, very trace amount of bioluminescence, meaning you literally glow. You are literally radiant with the stars themselves. And I think that's a wonderful thing for humanity to be. I think we don't appreciate that enough. The fact that we just are magic. It's so cool. I like being alive a lot. Magic is just things we haven't explained yet with science. Now, kind of. That's not how magic works particularly. Magic is its own science. It's like saying chemistry. Chemistry is technically also science, but it's its own thing. We typically call it its own thing. Physics, chemistry. Yeah, so is magic. It's just a really weird science. I like to call it its own separate category, though. I should probably get back to, hold on, wait, because I have more maps to show off here. I should probably show off one of the ones that I'm working on here. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh. I probably should get back to this one, huh? Yeah, that seems like a good idea for me eventually. For now though, I think this week I do kind of want to focus on Cascadia, if I'm gonna do anything. This originally started out as a map for somebody else, and I am kind of just gonna take it over. Just because you plug in your toaster and get toast, you don't know these. Yeah, but magic, again, I like the flashiness of the word magic and the connotations therein. I think, Shadow, you would really like Witch Hat Atelier, because its magic is literally just being really good at drawing patterns and sigils, which is what a lot of magic tends to be presented as, so... You'd also love my campaign in general, because I do have a system based entirely off of that, and magic is typically portrayed as scientific. Yeah, let's see. I think I'll go ahead and... Yeah, we'll load into this one, because I didn't load into it properly for some reason. Magic's a wonderful thing. I'll just say that. And I like to write magic into the world. Okay, let's take a look here. So, Candlebrook and Rosemeadow are two of the major cities. Then obviously there's Dust. Dust is going to be an interesting place. I really want to portray that. I'm running a campaign in this section soon. Shiver Mist. Do I want to portray that? Not particularly, but I also don't want to not do it. Let's see. Okay. Do we do a lake over here as well and like have it lead through to here? Honestly, I might just go ahead and do that. No, the grotto. The grotto must rain. How small do I make this? More options. Area. Density way down. High. Density up further, not that far. A little bit further. Two, three. I should probably really cut down on this and be like, all right. So that needs to go back and behind those. Got it. It's science of 30, yeah. We get those times here. I truly, I will say, I love science o'clock. Oh, 3-0. Oh. Oh, shit. I thought that was Shadow still talking. That's called creating so much friction from turbine-based engines that creates that electricity is controlled and stored in transformers. Transport through wires. Oh my god. Exothermic is a new word for me, though. I thought that was Shadow, and I just kind of tuned it out, because Shadow is Shadow sometimes. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna make it like that. Yeah, for being on the spectrum. How dare you have everything. I say that like I'm not also equally, if not more, on it. Real. God, unfortunately, real. Oh my god. You're so needy. You know something about you, Shadow? You're so needy. Oh my god. Can't with you people sometimes. sublayer. What? Yo, what? That's proper blue. There you go. Everyone's just playing around with colors. I kind of feel left out, but I don't want to change my color either, though. Oh god, it's still taking this computer a while to load the changes I'm doing. That's not what we call good. Jitter. What? Can I put saturation brightness? Probably good to do that, yeah. Nutri type. This is your brain on drug shot. That's funny. Oh my god. Okay. I got a question for you guys. What are some of your favorite games? Give me nightmares? I'm kind of scared to ask what the hell that means now. The song American Horror? I've never heard of that. Oh, you love horrors. Okay. Fucking honestly, fair. I struggle a lot when it comes to horror games. I really do. I fear the day that I am going to have to unfortunately play a lot of horror games. Again, why did this just turn into an art stream? This started out as me going like, yeah, I want to play some FTL. There it is. Okay. Common green trees. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way out to Rhapsody about it, but like, I mean, I'm streaming the art right now. Stars above, nobody cares? All right. Right now, favorite games. Ooh, is there sand? Honestly, also fair. Dune? Turn that opacity down. And then... I actually really like that one a lot more, actually. That looks... I'm not gonna lie, that looks so much better than the old Dune stamps that they have here. Again, I will have to play Undertale at some point, I know. Honestly, fair, you know? You know, I keep hearing that. I've never played it. Any of it. I don't think I've actually ever even seen, like, a Let's Play of it either. I'm always freaky, but for a different reason. And probably not the one you think. I need to transform this. How do I transform this? There we go. Nope. Go, I mean, I'd say go sleep, but you just said you can't, so I'm like, rip. I want to hear this one. All right, what do you think? Let's hear it. Let's play What Does Chat Think of Me? No, unfortunately, that's fundamentally not true. Is this on foreground or background? Yo? Wait. Yeah, that's... What layer are you editing on? And don't sweet talk me. Trust me, I know what I am. Why are we not editing on the... What layer are we on? You know, fair. Yo, that's cool. It's a very, very washy effect, but that's cool. I appreciate the emote spam, I do. It's always nice to just have people here to talk to. Which, hopefully, as I stream more, will happen more. I like getting to hear people. I like getting to see people hang out, you know? Tends to be alone sometimes. And the last thing I am is cute, trust me. I wouldn't even let my girlfriend call me cute, because I'm not. Like, that's what we're at here. Fucking... I promise, my voice is not... None of me is good. Actually, the model is good. I will allow compliments to the model, because the model is good. And also, those are some insane emotes. No, actually, my IRL attire is very, very different. I'm very poor. Like, I try not to make like a big scene about it, but like I said earlier, half the reason I even stream in the first place is because I'm really desperately trying to raise money here, to like be able to afford things. Like, being so real here. My roommate kind of pays for everything and got me out of a very, very bad situation. But a year and a half ago, I was literally living inside a closet. So make of that what you will when it comes to my life. It hasn't always been bad, but it certainly hasn't always been great either. I try not to hide that, but I also try not to get too into it. Well, I won't say all of you is good, because that is a lot. Nobody is truly completely good, but that's the thing with human nature. We have the capacity to be good. That doesn't mean we'll do it, but from what I've seen, what I know, the lessons are still with me in life, my moral code, I would classify as a good person. Now, that doesn't mean completely good, and that doesn't mean completely almost reprehensible, but just teetering on being bad, being good. That is fair. To give myself credit, I used to be a very bad person, and I have grown to not be a very bad person now. I'm still learning, and in some cases I still slip up and I default to being that bad person that I used to be, but nowadays I'm better and kinder. We all have our tough moments. At one point I tried to do something I shouldn't be saying on Twitch, had a few mental breakdowns, got shot in the arm. Hey, I've gotten shot too. I've gotten shot a lot more than the average person. Which is to say, I think I've gotten shot more than some not insignificant number of soldiers. Speaking of roommates,
What the fuck are you talking about?
streaming and getting shot. Come here. Good morning, by the way.
Hi. I don't want to be up right
No, I can't imagine that you do. I have some news for you. Do you want to hear it?
now. Yes.
I forgot the news. It was technically the right forearm. I've had some grazings. My sword certainly tried to kill me with the underside of my right forearm. That one's always a fun story to tell. I feel bad for your roommate sometimes. Are you sure they are your roommate because they're serving us some kind of criminal sentence? Hey Laramie, does it feel like a punishment to live with me? Sometimes. Yeah, no. I don't feel like I'm being punished, to be fair. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty sure they're here now. Schrodinger's jail. And that gets the pin for the night. All right. No, I've had a lot happen to me in my life. I'm kind of open about it. Oh yeah, no, most people whenever they get shot typically pass out pretty quickly, or adrenaline carries them so much that they don't feel the pain until it's like way too late. And after all that, I'm kind of looking at the bed in a different way. Yeah. I get it. Okay, so we have a lot here. I kind of want to leave this section between Rhapsody and Valley Bend as is. It's kind of like a yeah, I kind of want to leave that as like a sandy area in between the mountains for like a washout. Where like a bunch of the old like lake bed could have been. Something like that. Could have drained it out and leave like remnants in there, I guess. Take care, have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you so much for the follow, thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope to see you again. I'll be trying to stream as many days as I can this year, so have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Take care. I guess, do I want to include Larkspur, or do I want to kind of like, what's the area here that I actually kind of want to like show off, you know? Because if I want to include like Rhapsody, one of the things I'm gonna have to do is, I guess, right now what I could especially do is just kind of see the snippet of where everything ends. Now this is definitely an Oxbow washout here, so I definitely am gonna include a bunch of stuff for over here. I'm not quite sure where to go when it comes to I mean, yeah, I guess the big thing for that campaign that I'm working on for this map, for that campaign, I guess it depends on whether or not I want Rhapsody to be like a major city. And I guess if I'm going to do that, right, like, I kind of want to move it to the other side of the river, right? Speaking of, if you have a stat sheet, I would feel like you would have a trait on it that give you high charisma, but only when you don't know about the trait. No, I have no charisma. I appreciate the effort there, especially. I ain't got fucking shit for charisma. Give this a try on the backgrounds. No, I'm trying to do a texture. Why must you be like this? Where are the tool options here? Do I need to be selecting? Yes, this is the background one. Okay. What? Oh, are they doing like the thing where there's like, hey, did you hear about this team that you might be interested in? When the fuck are they messaging you? Did they not get them? Did they not understand? Like you're just like, no, we're done here, chief.
Oh my god,
What? Please come in here and talk to the chat about this.
They're like, hey, so if you want more opportunities to be near your home, we're opening offices up in Virginia and Minnesota. And I'm like,
What?
go fuck yourself.
Oh, close to home? What? Actually, Minnesota isn't a terrible place. I could go to the Packers game.
No, you are going to be insufferable.
I'm always going to be insufferable. That's like the big draw of me as a person, is that I'm already insufferable.
But no, it's... I'm just gonna
just delete it and pretend you didn't see it.
No, I'm gonna block their email address.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, do that. No, it's like the thing though is that it's so funny because they're just like, yeah, would you like to move somewhere like a bajillion miles away? No, we don't have the money for that, and they certainly are going to pay it. And even if they did, it wouldn't be fucking worth it, because that company was fucking dog shit. Yeah, that was absolutely needed here. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be what we do in Shiver Mist too, then. Kind of almost wonder if it'd work a little bit better like this too. It's giving boyfriend who wants to, yeah, no, it really is. It's always toxic too. It's never peaceful. Damn, but true though. Hell yeah, there you go. Damn, alright. That looks significantly better for the water in the area, to just say the very least. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, absolutely. Let me try and put some extra bits of, like, lighting on it. Oh, no, they just have that sort of shit. Like, that's sketchy government shit for you. You're not gonna be able to do anything with that. That's a shame. Yeah, we'll go chalky here. Oh. Cause yeah, all this travels all the way through to there. All right, so sure, yeah. You know what I should do? I should get Scorpion Pepper one of these times. Just kind of fuck around. See what goes good with Scorpion Pepper. I know this is a terrible idea, but like, hear me out. Free will. I'm actually, oh my god, same. Not for orange soda specifically, but like just soda in general. You know what? Hey, my beloved roommates. I have a question for you that does not involve Sprite. Where the fuck are the ravioli cans? Did he just not have any? Yeah, that really does kind of brighten this fucking place up a lot. Holy shit. That makes this place look so much more nice. I don't want it to look too nice, but like, this looks good enough, right? Like, you guys would live here. I mean, not if you knew what was happening here, but like, it looks good enough to live. I think it's the scariest thing to say. What do you mean you wouldn't live here? What's wrong with a place called Candlebrook? God, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours again. Ugh. Well, I mean, to be fair, the closest avalanche to Candlebrook is almost 60 miles away. You haven't encountered for scale. Yes.
Oh, look, here they are. You fucking done it.
I didn't see them!
Oh, wait! They don't work!
Yeah! Don't know what you were expecting. Ha ha ha. If you said functioning eyes, good fucking luck with that. If you said functioning ears, good fucking luck with that too. I mean, shit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't done much here, but like... that kind of really improved the map. a lot more than I was expecting it to. Oh, so that's... You may be the only person that has noticed this, actually. Thank you. Yeah, you are the only person that I have shown this to, and I've shown this to a lot of people, and you are the only one who have ever noticed that. Good job. Hey, did you see that you were interested in the campaign? What do you mean? You said that this sounded like an interesting premise the last time you came to hang out. I want you to understand something here. I've been waiting for years for people to notice that. Something like that. Yeah. But are you interested? Like, just totally, just off the record, you know? Are you interested? I mean... I'm gonna start, I think, with some clouds now. And we'll see what happens here as... let's go here. We'll go cloud. What? Hold on, hit me with that one more time? I didn't quite understand that one. What are you worried about? Probably not this time. Probably, right? Like, maybe, you know, who could say? What do you mean? Look, listen, all right? Here, let me just say this. Give it a chance, you know? Never know what could happen. Guess this one. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try something really quickly. Save and leave. I mean, what's more unexpected than the expected? I would never do mind games on any of my friends, though. Don't worry about that. Alright, really quickly, what we're gonna go ahead and do is... Wait, hold on. Are you fucking kidding me? Where is it? Why is it not here? Oh god, I have like 4 maps missing it. Okay, cool. I'll just fix that later. That's cool. Alright. Incarnate is a tool designed. Oh, no. Who said that the hand was a bad evil thing? Why must it be evil? Why must it be terrible? Why must you be afraid? Welcome your new savior. Welcome your new friend. Now, look, Shadow, you misunderstand. Who sets his skeletal? How the fuck did I do the lighting for this? Oh, I just spammed lighting everywhere, that's right. Light. Apparently I did not. Again, I want you to understand something. You're assuming that this thing is dead. I never said it was dead. Look, you're just afraid of the wrong things, okay? I don't blame you. But just because you do not wish to see does not mean that sight should be taken from you. Look upon this world with your own very eyes. Well, you don't have to be afraid. You can always learn. You can always learn, and you can always know. And then you'll never have to be afraid again. Did I just do this fuckery that I think I did with this map? I wish I knew how I made this map now. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know what I did. Oh fuck, my roommate made it for now. I'm hungry. Alright, hold on. I might go eat. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I am hungry and I really haven't eaten in a hot minute now, so. We'll see.
Take care of yourself. Jesus, what little is left of you.
Look, just because there's not a lot. Actually, no. Nothing on this body's worth loving. That's alright.
Hey, fucking excuse me.
Leave me to contemplate under what horrors may be under the ground. Oh, you don't want to know that. Look, I don't even tell people that for a reason, okay? Look, I don't tell people what's terrifying unless they deserve to know. Ah, I forgot this lake and that one. Neat. Also the wrong brush. Cattail Hill sounds like a nice place to live. It is. So a lot of this place would be very nice to live in, honestly. Like, for a place that is named Dust, honestly, it's probably the worst place to live. I have a couple of these temples that I really need to figure out the names of. Yeah, because I have Bright Rock over here. You'll never guess what's there, guys. It's a really bright rock. Once again, the very first person to understand what the hell I'm talking about here. Good, I'm glad. Also, it's not a corpse, technically. What's worse? What's worse about that? I don't understand. Why is everything worse with you? Oh, no. They're not sleeping. I want to make that very clear. They're not sleeping. None of them are. What? None of them are sleeping. I don't know what's the issue here? Yeah. What about it? Oh, right. Oops. It doesn't know what pronouns are. And more importantly, I don't think anyone that's aware of it could put a pronoun to it. Any of it. Any of the many its. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. No. It's just the thing that you have to understand, though, okay? What happens when you bury the people on top of them? What happens? What happens, guys? What happens? No. Well, they don't have a spirit to fuse with, so we're safe there, thankfully. I guess I was being a little misleading earlier. Don't think of them as being dead, and don't think of them as being alive. Well, Hey, listen. As far as they are concerned, you are their friend. You don't want to change that, right? Good, 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 good. Now you know what my players feel and constantly have felt for several years. But hey, look, alright? Listen, there is good news about this. You don't have to worry about them waking up, because they're not sleeping. They've never been sleeping, and that's all you need to know, because that's more than anybody else knows. You've met Blaze. You know that's true. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do. I won't even lie. Speaking of, I did figure out a name for this temple. Sorry, it's supposed to be the other way around. Hold on. Yeah. Well, there is good news here. Oh, technically Dust and Coldstone are supposed to be switched, sorry. No, I had that right the first time. It makes a lot more sense. Oh my god, that's right. You live near, hey, can you give me some Tim Hortons? I really need my fucking Timmies, and I'm not fucking with you. I need it. It's not like a joke. I really want to be sponsored by Tim Hortons. I'm not kidding. I want to have Timbits delivered to my home. I want to be a Tim Hortons. Like, I'd have to clean up a lot of my act. But, like, I love Tim Hortons so much. Right? Or further west, you know? Wait, no, hold on. Too far west. But yeah. Damn. Changing the watercolor really made this place a lot more vibrant. I'm really glad that I did that. No. Filters! Yes, we should probably add some filter. Yeah, that one would be really nice. Oh wait, I need to add another layer. I need to add a filter. No, we'll do another clarity here. Oh yeah, no, that definitely need to be another clarity then. Oh, please send me that at some point later, because it may have to be done eventually. That will suck, but like... okay, let's take a look here. I want to go ahead and do some trickery fuckery with clouds. You may think oh, what? Oh, please tell me I didn't just close that. Fuck. It technically did. Yeah. Wow, that almost perfectly fits over the area that I want it to fit on. Is it on the wrong layer? Yes. Wait, hold on. Damn, that is kind of cool though. Oh, that's also really cool to see. See what's on what layer? Yeah. Yes. I understand it. I wouldn't call AI in any regard funny. Blend mode.
No, it's from when they had GitHub Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, and then Copilot the AI.
Oh god.
Because Microsoft apparently sucks at naming. They're like Elon Musk.
Ah, good. Oh, no, not that one. Whoa. Oh, shit. Like, legit, there we go. That's the... Oh my god. There we go. Fuck yeah, okay. Yeah, that's also fucking real. Alright, what are we thinking of this, though? It gives a lot of variety to the actual textures of the land. A lot of color pop, too. No? Okay, I'll figure it out myself then, thanks. Thanks, chat. Useless to me. Ooh. Wait. That opacity made it brighter? What the fuck? Listen, insult me as you will, I'll have you know. It simply proves me right about how I should feel about myself, which is always terrible. No, I specifically wanted it to be on this layer for a reason. I just want to see if we like vibed the fuck out with this color. No, I was mostly just asking for like, what do we feel about like this like specific section with everything. Hell yeah. I want to get that like a lot of like the earthen different colors to the earthenness of it. I just couldn't figure out what to do to make like some other parts pop, like especially the water like around Lakewood. I want it to be like pristine and beautiful at like all points, but have like the wood still be like, because like it's the same thing with over like Shiver Mist. Like this is supposed to be like your kind of like Silent Hill area where like during the day one of the most beautiful places you could ever see. During the night, fuck that. And Bright Rock, you know, being in a pretty dark place makes the Bright Rock pretty significant. We're fighting something. Parallelogram head, huh? That's a new one. Yeah, we'll save that though. Dodecagon head. So his head is entirely two-dimensional. The rest of him is fine though. Wait, you're not talking about me, are you? Oh, dude, we've seen that short already. Come on. Honestly, I think I'll box this one and ship it though. Let me see if I can make a clone, or not a clone, a resize though, really quickly. Oh god, that's today, that's right. Take care, I'll talk to you whenever you get home, if I'm still awake, which I probably won't be. Until later. I'm gonna order some food in here whenever. I'll do that. Hunger. I don't need to order food, and I got food here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so through to here, I'm just gonna put some more like trees and small hills and whatnot there. Same with like over here. It doesn't need to be super much. This, I don't know. I kind of just don't feel like putting anything there, so I might just put like a title card here. And be like, yeah, there's just stuff there. It's just stuff. But here's an actual idea I was workshopping. So you know how the Roman and Greek gods are basically two sides of the same coin, right? I would work on a character where their powers slightly different in significant ways, based on the non-normal one, like lightning may sting a bit if it's one facet. Okay, that sounds fucking cool. So you have the idea that you're not praising the god title, you're praising the person. That certainly makes a lot of sense. That's not a finger, don't worry. Take care, have fun. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go snoop around their computer. They're gonna get home and just court-martial me and then execute me on the spot for crimes. What crimes will I be committing on their computer today? I don't know yet. But I'm feeling many crimes should be committed, you know? So who's what? What? No comprende? Oh, that's terrible. You're so stupid. That one's bad. So Vivian, I don't know. Honestly, a lot of these I named years ago, and I have since forgotten the meanings thereof. Like, literally, a lot of this is just right now me kind of looking at this and saying, what can I do for the campaign that would be interesting? I don't even know who Gaster is, but probably something like that. Wait, these are so much taller than that. Oh. Oh wait, no, these ones are so much smaller. What? 22, fuck. Alright. We're gonna keep these as taller because they are, you know, we'll keep those as taller actually. Yeah, fuck it. In deeper parts of the woods, taller trees should exist after all. Now we get the smaller ones around. I don't know what that is supposed to reference. I'm not a pop culture person. I should really make that clear. If you're gonna make pop culture references to me, you're going to lose me immediately. Steven Universe, oh, wow, really? I've heard of Steven Universe, but what is it exactly about? Like, I'm aware that it's got, like, weird gemstone people in it, but, like, that's about the extent of my awareness here. Fear I've awakened a demon. So Steven's mom, Rose, McHorrible parent. What? Okay. You gotta stop making these weird cut-ins. Please use punctuation. Please, I'm begging you. Interrupts things. Okay, hold on. Rose McCourts, I'm assuming, or Rose Courts. That's, oh wow, okay. Decides to give life and what? What? I need some drinks before I go ahead and talk about whatever show this is. Clearly, that's a show that you need to be very specifically emotionally tuned to. What? Or, okay. There's a lot that just, okay. Understood. I'll watch that on my own time so that way I can ask questions to you on Discord later. I will say just straight up, it probably won't be. It's a lot for a show in general that it starts out so happy. Gotcha, okay. What? Oh. Oh, it's one of those kinds of shows. Okay. So yeah, it is absolutely that trippy nonsense that is going to make you feel incredibly emotional at times then. Understood. And one of the greatest reveals, as in Gray and not as in good reveal, was something different before somebody influenced the creator into changing it, and then they just had to roll with it after. Yeah, no. That sounds bad. Okay. Well. Okay. I understand now. Okay. That makes a lot more sense to me. Alrighty. Let me take a little look-see-dooksy. Yeah. Well, done a lot today. I've certainly done so much more than I thought I was going to today. I personally am going to go ahead and just save this, and then I'm gonna dip out, I think, at this point, and get some sleep. So, like, I hope you guys have had a good time. I know that this was a very, very weird stream, and I'm sorry for that. I typically get a little bit turned around sometimes, but honestly, given where we started with this map and where we are now, yeah, I'm a lot more happy with it now. And I finally believe that I can actually really go further with this map and be like, yeah. Not my problem. I can't even dream. But yeah, this map has been a lot of fun to work on, and I am going to try and keep working on it. But this section of the map is going to be the only thing that we really need for a full campaign. So honestly, really quickly, what I will go ahead and do is move this over here really quickly. Actually, usually I don't, but this time I think my brain wants to make. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not like too sorry. Like, you did this to yourself. Shake my head, but like, I am still sorry. You know. I know what it's like to have a brain that simply hates you, because mine simply hates me, which is what we'll call fun and exciting and cool. So cool. Glad I can have it. You know, just because I made the hand valley doesn't mean that I'm the bad guy here. Am I the bad guy? Yes. For the reasons you think? No. But once again, yeah, we'll go and just take this into its own independent section here. One hell of a thing to do now. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out though today. I'm gonna not, just because I love the orphanage Spider-Man doesn't mean that I'm the villain in this situation. Look, the orphanage was, you know, it was not up to code. Something had to give, okay? Something someone had to give, and I decided to not be the one that gave. Yeah. No. We had to get the staff too. Please, count them. I appreciate you guys so much for coming out. I really do. It's always nice to see people here. We're gonna go ahead and, of course, oh shit, it looks like she just went ahead and went to sleeps. Let's take a look really quickly then, because I mean, if she's gone off to sleep, then I may as well stay up for a little bit, and we'll go ahead and bonk that thing. Fuck you. Get out of my chat. I hate these things. Hold on. Let me kill it. Banned. Kill that off really quickly. Actual pocket? Well, not every dress has a pocket, okay? Yeah, no, it's been, you know, it's been a day of some ups and downs. It's been a day of some ups and downs. We will go ahead and just, well, no, I'm talking about dresses though, and I'm allowed to. So get wrecked. Let's see. There's a couple people here that will throw some hands at. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Elva, who I've been following for a while, but I don't think I've actually ever said hi to. So what we will go ahead and do is this. Our usual is Starbound Arrival for our raid message. But I am winning, because no brick wall can throw hands the way I can. I appreciate you guys coming out so much. It's always a pleasure to have you. It can, but it's not going to, because I simply will dodge. I will iframe dodge. How about that? Thank you guys so much for coming on out. It's always a pleasure. I will send you on your way. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time.